Then, oops, I don't think that's there. Sec. Think that through. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hello, lemon. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wrong button. Wrong app. Hello, I'm trying to get started. I forgot something rather important. Oh wow, is it laggy? And that's weird. Nothing's off here. For 17 months. Oh my gosh, that's so many months. You're almost halfway to 2 years. Okay, let's look at what we've got in the area. I still want to do the idea I had before for a base. So I am going to be hollowing out whatever area I go for. Okay, we've got birch this way. Dark oak this way. Plans to tear down whatever area. I kind of like that island, actually. Plan on staying as long as you stream anyway. Aww. You're so sweet. Honestly, this is a really decent spawn. Not sure what that is. Let's get some materials, and then I actually really like this spawn. Shoot, I thought I was... Shoot! Apparently, my sense of direction is particularly bad today. So, either I go for that island over there for flattening, or I can do, which would be neat because you have like this crater and the island, and that's neat. And then, or I go here and I kind of do it in the dip of these mountains maybe. And it looks like they've got like kind of a crescent moon shape all around, so that could be really neat to do. Like you can kind of see, and I think that doing it in that dip, one, it's more of a larger area, which I like. I don't know. But it could be really cool. Now, where was that tree I was taking down? Here it is. Now, I still dream. Guess I'll do, if I were to do that, though, I would probably want to slowly work on doing, like, custom trees around the outside as well of my area. But it's got a very pretty ground type for the flora that spawns in this area. At least in my opinion, I like all this flora. And it'll look nice with all the blues I have planned for the house. Though I don't have the ice for that yet. We've got cow. Don't really want to kill cow because I don't know if I'm going to get another cow. This area doesn't seem to have a lot of cows. And I kind of think I might actually want, you know, cows. So as cool as that area is, kill them. But I want cows in the future, Nameless. I don't think that's where I want to set up shop, though I might build something over there because it's a really cool piece of terrain. I think where I'm gonna set up shop is in this divot here, over here, where it kind of goes down, and I might actually like terraform the terrain into more of the, because like having the sides higher than the kill 'em all cows. Kill 'em all cows. Oh. But if I do that, then I'll starve to death, and I'm on hardcore. But like you can see how it's got like a divot here. I think I'll build my yeah. I'll probably make this cliff steeper as well. It looks like over there we've got a normal forest. Let me walk around over there. Maybe I shouldn't be running before I have a food source and base set up. Yeah, that looks like a normal forest. I've got dark oak over that way. And spruce. Just find apples and wheat, then you won't starve to death. Duh. Ah, yes, all the apples in the birch trees. Good to know. Actually, technically, if this was accurate to real life, you could get food out of birch trees and oak trees, I think. And fir trees, actually. You could actually eat stuff off of them, but you don't have that in Minecraft, so. As much of a pain as it's gonna be, I might actually. I'm trying to decide where I'm gonna put my house, my temporary base rather, for like starter stuff. Maybe I'll put it in this little divot here. And then use this to make a little base, and you just start here and go down. Okay, I'm gonna start starving to death soon. That's pretty bad. There. I like that. That's a great formation. Oh, I could also start with here. I'll probably start in one of these caves along the side, though. That looks like a creeper hole, but it's not. Like a castle's a temporary base. I do like that, but no. I don't have the materials for that just yet. I think a temporary base in the wall is probably going to be my starting point. Pale oak is going to be the real hard thing to come by for the base I want to build. I technically could use birch, but I don't want to use pale yellow. I love pale yellow. I just don't want to use it here. What I want here is more of a pink if I'm going to use an off-white. Either pure white or an off-white to a pink. And honestly, an off-white to a pink might look better. And it doesn't look like I've got any pale oak in the area, which is a shame, but also probably for the best. But a shame nonetheless. Because I want to build with pale oak. I might, as I progress, have to fix that. Okay, let's start by making myself wood. You can go in the wall. And then I need a pick. Why did it go in the back? Don't think you can make a getting late. Well, I guess having inside the cliff, having a way up and down isn't so bad. I can disguise it over time. Really don't want monsters getting in here. So let me dig some stone up, I guess. Real quick, if I can. Actually, you know what? Just for tonight, I will dig this out and fix that up later. But I have no sheep. This is gonna be our first night. I do not want to die. I can make like little houses, I guess, in the walls that connect to each other. Like, what's it called? But you know how, I forget the anime is called, but in some animes will have like villages built into walls around like these pits. And then people go exploring in the pits. I think one of them, I never watched much of it, but I remember the visual was like that. I feel like there was a place like that in Castle in the Sky, but the one I think I'm thinking of is Main in the Abyss, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong about that. I don't remember. I didn't watch much of that one. But I could do that, and that would actually look really nice around the area, and I could build some cool houses. Why did I unlock a new recipe? I haven't gotten anything new. Am I brave enough to go try and get my crafting table? Food's gonna be a problem. pretty soon. Um, I don't have water, but I can make a hoe. Let's do that and actually plant our one seed. Is this ideal? By no means. But desperate time. Okay, guys. I feel like I should have had way more of a monster problem by now. But I can adjust this as I go. Okay, this is the lowest point. Still nighttime. You know what? I'm gonna make a slab. Actually, it might have been better to stick that on the lower side. Now nothing can hurt me. It's becoming daytime. I might need a sword. I didn't hear it die. Please be gone, please be gone, please be gone. Okay, it is dead. And you know what? I'm starving to death. So... if necessary. Can get those if I need to. Let me see if that cow is still here. I hope there's no skeletons in the trees. Because I'm not living very long. Oh, the cow's still here. Mr. Cow? Please don't go there. Only one piece of beef. That wasn't worth it. Chicken! Okay, do you have a egg? Do you have egg? Do you have egg? Multiple chickens. Okay, okay. Chicken! Egg! Okay. Come on, leggy leggings. Come on, leggy leggings. Come on, leggy leggings. These are now the leggy legger chickens. I mean, they're not really, but you know. Leggy leggings, come on. You will be my food source as soon as I get you bred up enough. I just need two, so I'm sorry. Once you have a baby, one of you's gotta go. I will probably keep more at some point, but at least for now. Your futures are looking dim. How am I gonna get them in? Can they follow me? How far can they follow me? Not that far, okay. Now I need to make a place for my leggings. Didn't think this far ahead. Usually I would keep them in a hole, so I guess I'll just make a nice hole for them. Eggs are good. Eggs are good. Okay, we're gonna... I'm not sure I can make this jump right now. Okay. Not right now, but probably will be able to. You know what? Before we continue... Okay. One of you can now die because there's 2 chickens. There's 3 chickens. Okay, one of you's gonna die. Oh, phew. Okay, and now I need to make a furnace and cook up some food. Actually, I need a couple furnaces. Iron. Okay, and then I also need to make a ladder. I need some more sticks for this. Honestly speaking, we can do this. I do have some eggs. Not many, but, you know, we can start here. Do I have anything else I need to cook? No. This is gonna have to last me. I need a bucket. And honestly, I probably want to get shears. Told you, killed the cow. I'll be hanging around lurking. I should hear if needed. Aw, thank you. Okay, what do I do about farming in this situation? Not quite nighttime. I might be able to get away with this. I have the closest bit of water is there. That's not going to be retrieved right now. I also have water beneath us, but that's not going to be retrieved right now. So we're going to leave it there, and we're going to try and figure out this. So we're going to do a trick I learned from the lovely people who play Minecraft on YouTube. And we're gonna do something for our infinite water generator that does not work on Bedrock. We're gonna do that. And that's gonna allow us to have easy access to water inside our house without going crazy. Now, if I had more seeds, that would be convenient right about now. Actually, I should probably fill this in with dirt. It's getting late fast. Okay. So I have chickens. I have a very pathetic beginning to a wheat farm. What am I gonna need? What am I gonna... I need to start a proper mine. Okay. I know I'm gonna have to go down. So, I'm gonna go over into this wall. And I'm gonna start digging down. And yes, I'm doing it more or less athletically. I don't think that's a problem. At least while I still need a bunch of stone and stuff, this is fine. Oh, I can do that cobblestone generator too. That's really simple with the lava and the there as well. That'll be convenient. If I get it right. Let's see. I want to go colorful with the houses, but I'm also really want to use shelves. So I'm gonna use the white for the shelves and stuff and all the detailing for my main one. But for the ones along the mountain, what should their big colors be? I think a red house could be cute. Green would be fun. What would be a good color to match with green? Could do brown, basic. I guess I could go for a very luxurious house and do like dark oak. Yellow and green is nice, but I kind of would rather do like yellow and red. So I'll probably do that with the birch. Nope, but I do still have a wooden pickaxe, and it's not like we've come across anything too interesting here. Now, a shield would be good, to be honest. Shield would be good. Do that instead. I'll plan to dig out that wall. Okay. Oh, actually, there would be good. I think we at least dropped one egg by now. It's definitely nighttime out there. Keep working on digging out this cave. I think I'll go a little bit more this way this time. I feel like I'm ending up with a very narrow cave. That's not really ideal. Okay. Hello, Lost. I'm working on hardcore again. I've decided I've got a good seed so far. I've got chickens I'm trying to keep. I've started a farm-ish. I'm starting on my mind by making it aesthetic because I have time. Did someone just drop an egg? I need an egg. Egg. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Not a chicken. Next time I get a chicken, I'm gonna be able to kill the adult chicken, and that's not the most efficient, but I'm a little bit low on food. I have 5 minutes for chicken to randomly drop egg. Let's lurk. Okay, Mom. Actually, give me a minute. I'm going to clean up some pee. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. That is the weirdest statement that Lost might have ever had on my channel. Congrats, Lost. You've reached a new high or low or something. The low or a high. I'm not sure which. I don't know. I think I said this before once. I don't think you have. Apparently someone did not take out this dog, okay? Oh. Poor baby. You know, animals don't like to go on themselves, go by accident either. I feel bad for that poor animal. Aesthetically building a cave down. Aesthetically building a cave down. Now, the nice thing about aesthetically building a cave like this is when I get to, if I do it right, I can build into, like, a really interesting network. And I'll be able to connect everything when I put, like, facades in place. That'll be neat. Don't feel bad for, I saw P right in front of me without saying anything. Like before, like you want to go outside, she didn't do anything, and then she pees. That's, you know, I can see why you don't feel bad. I get you. I'm getting so many notifications all of a sudden. Everyone wants my attention. This is why I'm a cat person. Is that so? The nice thing about this as well is as long as I'm careful, I should be able to switch at least some of these out for slabs over time and stairs and make this a really smooth walk up and down. For now, that's not on the priorities list at all, but I am keeping it in mind. I actually want a thicker step here. Let's actually go quite a bit out. Or not, you know, or not. It's day again. Or at least close enough. I'm gonna make an axe. And I need to get water. And I need to work on food. So if I start and do like a red house here, a red and yellow house here, that would be pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to do custom trees for the area. I like my cherry trees. I just don't feel like they're going to fit here. Besides, I don't have cherry leaves, so that's pointless. I want to do something with green leaves. I need to go down this way anyway to get some water. And actually, I might go for some... If I see some sheep, I'll kill them. I don't think I'm gonna... I don't really want to leave too many places that are super dark for things to hang out in. Okay. This is a pretty good cave for digging out later. I'm gonna leave it marked like so. Mushrooms can actually be used as a... One sheep. Two sheep. I need a third. Chicken. These would be good for burning, but that's not where I'm at right now. Yes. Okay. I have a bed. I have a bed. I have a bed. Okay. I need water. I would like some oak and some pigs. Didn't kill it fast enough. Okay, I'm not gonna be in as poor a state. Let me go climb this mountain back here again. I am gonna leave some of the pigs alive, I think. This is a lifesaver. I should have checked out this area before, I guess. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I'm probably not gonna put my bed down for a while. Just because if I do put my bed down, I'm gonna have to keep going back to my base of operations to get it. And while I don't necessarily mind that, that would be a nuisance in this case. Now, I do need to go back down, cut down some oak trees, and like, I need to make adjustments to different areas. So I want to do a very strong red for my red. I wonder if redstone would be good. Because, like, I feel like I don't want to go for a weak red, you know? That'd be boring. I will probably make, like, stairs and stuff down the mountain at some point, but today's not that point. Woof bark, a woo. Woof, 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 woof. Woo! Happy? Did I do a good job? Okay, infinite water source secured. I could use some. I guess I won't cut down a red mushroom till I see some. And then actually cutting down some of these would be good. Dark oak leaves could be pretty when I do the custom trees as like a dark color for the trees. Like if I do this fancy thing and I layer the colors from dark to light, this could be a nice dark color. I still don't know what I want the base to be though. Shoot, I didn't make a bed, I didn't make a bed, I didn't make a bed yet. I forgot. Luckily, I guess. Have everything I need here. Let's see. I'm happy. I'm glad you're happy. Oh, I nearly died because I'm an idiot, Chris. This is hardcore. What was I thinking not making the bed and staying in a safe place? Shouldn't have gotten greedy. That was my first mistake. And no, I didn't explore around for a better... Give me 4. I guess if I can get mangrove at some point, I can do a pretty cool house with that. The falling leaves have to be one of my favorite parts of the tree update. I know it's such a little thing, but I love it. I mean, it does scare me and jump scare me every so often, but I absolutely adore having it. How many dark oak was that? 5. Okay, good. I know I cut down a. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Let's place this. Don't have that much space in my inventory anymore. I'll be back with inventory space. I finally have a good problem to have. Guys, how are you feeling? I'm feeling actually really good. I'm really enjoying today's Hedgecore. Dying again? Hello. No, I'm living. I'm living this time. I see. Look how well I'm doing. Oh, I could have gotten the oak stuff. Well, I should still clear my inventory. I'm gonna build a house here. It's gonna be red and yellow. Well, when I say yellow, I don't actually mean yellow. Actually, I put in a door. Actually, I want a chest before I want a door, but I probably also want a door. And in fact, I don't want the door like that. Oh my gosh, this has got that way. Ooh, infinite water source secured. I need chests. And in fact, let's start sticking. Stuff that we don't currently need to be using in there. As far as this goes, I'll probably stick it like right here. So nice that you can just do that in Java. Will you say that from One Piece again? What One Piece? Back, yeah. Welcome back, Lost. Yellow. Oh my. Well, I'm glad you're back. His animal had an accident, so. Yeah. I'm sure you guys understand what it's like for your animal to have an accident. I do, at least. Not my favorite. Do I make a campfire? I think I will. I also need to make a pick. Because I don't have a lot of... But yeah, I also need a coal. I'm making a campfire, which I'll probably move later. Because this way I can save on cost when I'm making food. And if I can cook my food cheaper, that's honestly, I'm at a point in the game where that's really better for me. Where do I want to put it? I know the campfire is going to end up out there, but for now, I'm going to dig out a place in the wall and stick it in here. And I'm actually going to, like, in front of it. Rather, I'm going to stick this over it, like that. For obvious safety reasons, called I'm a hedge. I know it. I am a bitty bitty hedge, and I know it. I'm a bitty bitty hedge, and I know it. I'm a bitty bitty hedge, and I do know. A bitty bitty hedge, and I know it. I'm gonna make another chest. I believe it was a plot, not an accident. I don't know if you know, though. I certainly didn't know Lost. Yeah, I was not in on the plot to pee in your living room, but I'm glad you've cleaned it up and thwarted it. What angle should I do for this house? Because I'm gonna be sticking various houses along the ravines and stuff. Along the holes in the wall. Like, there'll probably be one down there. And I know I'm going to be taking the center bit over there, that way. And making it quite, over here, I know that's gonna be a really deep hole. So there's that. That might actually get flattened. This might get flattened. I'm not sure. I haven't quite decided, but that might get flattened. This house right here. I know it's gonna be birch and red. I don't want to block here. You're making a series of mini homes for safety and efficiency hedge? That's genius. But the organization is gonna be heck. No. I'm aesthetically building into the mountain, and I'm gonna have it all interconnected in the mountain. And then my main base is gonna be over that way in the divot, and I'm gonna make a giant crater. So no, this isn't super safe or efficient. It's just what I want to do. This is how I have fun, you know. Nothing screams fun to hedge more than... Oh shoot, I hope those didn't despawn. Crazy buildings. Yay, I got 2 hit chickens! Ooh, that could kill me. Let me just place a block right there. Here. I can place this. So cool. Yeah, and it'll still be a pain to organize. So, you know, you're not even wrong about that. 6, okay. I can run a bit. To organize for real. Yeah. You know what? It's sticking around. I need to go back to my house. And then I need to pause and go to the bathroom. I hope I can make it there fast. Because I'm... in a dire situations. Oh, shush you. Be right back, guys. I'm back. I'm gonna read chat now. I was in a bit of distress. I want to live, Robin. I was referring to the song. Are you making a series of mini homes for safety efficiency? That's genius, but the organization's going to be heck. Oh, still cool. Yeah, it's going to be heck to organize it. Wolves go naturally where they are. That's true. Wolves do. Not hedge wolves. Oh, you mean IRL. So this is true. So that my dog suffers from the sins of the father, I see. Maybe. For those who just joined the stream, she is AFK erasing the evidence for tax evasion endeavors. She will be back soon. That's far more interesting than what I was doing, to be honest. It should still be daytime now. Ugh. So how much iron do I need to do like a basic chicken farm? You know, the type where the chickens lay eggs and then they grow up and they die in fire or whatever? It's not always fire, but sometimes it's suffocation, sometimes it's various means, but they die and they turn into food. I'm gonna go do what I was gonna do. Oh, we do have a brown mushroom down here. Then I will probably take that down at some point. Oh, I got two saplings. Okay, that's not bad. And a stick. Not great, but not horrible. Really all I need for now. I'm gonna go grab a tissue. I'll be. Today is. Ugh. My body says I want to be empty, I guess. I don't know. I didn't even pause the game. That was reckless. So. It looks like there's dripstone in this area, so that's gonna be nice. As far as when I finally get to doing a pink house, what do I want to do with the pink? Pink and yellow would be way cuter. Oh, maybe I should do a pink house for my first house. Pink and yellow would be so cute. Oh. Give me an animal. Elephant. Dragon says hedge wolf. I say elephant. You can choose from between the two. In that way, I mean like an animal to search. Elephant. Elephants are so cute. Okay, I need to. Careful. At one point, there was a thing where if you hit a well, it doesn't matter at this point. Um, so I'm actually gonna, since I do have my farm started, I'm going to feed the seeds to the chickens. And have 4 chickens. I really do need to work on getting some. What level am I at here is... It looks like 98. Okay. And then I want... I'm gonna grab my bed real quick, actually. I don't want to risk this. I don't want to be outside at nighttime. So that little place can become a yellow and pink house. Oh, that'll be cute. And then... a blue and white one. I'll want to do a proper red one. Ooh, do I want to play with a polka dot house? What would be a good color to go with the polka dots? Maybe oak and polka dot. Red polka dots. That'd be cute! Okay, this isn't exactly where I was planning to go, but it's good to know I have a ravine here. I really like the idea of a oak and red polka dot house, so I'll probably do that. Or I could do yellow. I do not currently have any coal on me, but I do have a pickaxe, and there's coal right here. So let's quickly change things around a little bit. That was a creeper. So I do want to dig down to here at some point, but probably not too soon now that I see stuff. It's a 69. So digging down to there, these two will probably be houses as well, but I haven't decided what they'll be. I haven't decided what house will be what. Here can be a house as well. So this is going to be a little above. This is at 76. That'll be cute to have the two houses next to each other along this wall. And I can get spruce just over there, so it's not too bad. I've got a lot of birch, so using birch as my first wood is good. Pink's pretty easy to come by. So that's good. Do I want to use something like concrete or... terracotta could be nice. Need to hydrate. I do need to make a better farming solution. maybe I'm at level 90. The lowest point's gonna be at level 67 from what I'm planning. So we start up here at level what? Because I'm gonna go between 60 and level 60 and whatever level I'm up here. Not 109. So 109. Let's just say 110 down to 60. You split the difference. That's 50 blocks. So 30 blocks down, I'll make an area that's kind of splits off into different areas. So 110 minus 30 is 70, I think. Right? No. 60, 70, 80. So I need to go down to 80. I need to go down to 80. 10 more blocks, and I think I'm to the point where I want to start making an area that kind of splits off into different areas. And one's going to go down into a mine further down, and then other areas can split off into different houses and stuff. Entrances. I also want to kind of start on the facade. So I'm going to need birch. I have birch. I'm going to need to make it a little bit more nice outside. So this hole is going to be covered up. This flooring, I want to make a little flatter. So I'm either going to raise this part of the floor. Do I maybe raise it? Then where do I want the house's door to be? Having the door out this side could be neat. And then you go into a path that goes this way or that way and that way. I'm gonna need to cut these as well. This is probably gonna get flattened, is the plan. This can be shaved off to where it's less. Since it's gonna be a little bit in the mountain. Fine. Now I could always go like up here, have it on stilts, take it out here and stuff. But I think that's a good level for it. So where do I want my door? I think I want my door on this side. I think I'm gonna have a door here. I'm gonna want a chimney. I kind of want a window. If I take it from here to like here and it's out a bit, this is actually a nice little feature. If I can make a little pond down here, that would be pretty cute. The terrain around here is pretty smooth. If I flatten this out, that's not so bad. It's like it's wedged between two hills. It's a little... I might want to push this hill a little over here, but even if I don't, it could be pretty cute. something like maybe if I take it out here. I probably want to take this level down a little bit, maybe. Because I like this level for this, and also, if I take it down, I only have to take it up more. I think that would actually be very nice. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of birch, and I need to determine what I'm gonna do with the pink, how I'm gonna handle the pink. I want it to be a pale pink. So, like, or an orangey pink. Like, I don't really feel like doing a pink, which is a bit frustrating because there's not really a lot of variety in pinks in this game. Sadly. My inventory. Wool might work. Mm. Little house. I think I want the vault in like around here. And then we have this area I'm gonna take down by one. This is gonna go. This is like not gonna stay. This entire little mountain peak is not staying. I'm pretty certain I don't want to keep it. Not because it's bad, but I don't like it here. Well, because it's in the way, you know? I love this area. I want to live here. Let me completely change the formation of the area. What we're doing. It'll be a better view if I take this out, and then that's gonna have to be made into a more extreme dip. That might actually have to be flattened out as well, like around there. I'm not sure I'm gonna leave that one as high as it is. But because you have kind of like this crescent moon shape around the divot, it's gonna create a really cool effect, I think, when I get to the point where I'm making the crater. And I might have to make some bits a little more extreme on the down, but that should be fine. I do really like it. And you know what? If I do have to flatten out this mountain, at least I'm gonna get some iron and some coal. And we can have like a little, at the top, we can have a little pond. And then it down. Be really picturesque. Wait, there's a mountain. In a little bit. I won't be there long. Time enough. I can sleep early. Yeah. So this is level what? I need to get to level 80. About 98. So in about 15 levels down, I'll be able to start digging out and stuff. Reminds me of my first hardcore Minecraft home. Lovely. Did you put a pretty facade on yours too? Mud'll be a really good path block for the area I'm planning. So I need to know something real quick, actually. I want to know how to make shells. I think it's something like... Nope. Is it... Pretty sure it involves this. Nope. Nope. I haven't learned the recipe for shelves yet, so I'm looking it up. Looking for it. Do I not have the stuff for it yet? Hmm. I don't know what it would be then. Probably not. Yeah. I know they're expensive. And I don't know what the recipe is. Not like they need redstone or something, right? Yeah. I don't have the recipe unlocked yet. I wonder what they need for the recipe to be unlocked. Ooh, I just thought of something really pretty. But seriously, would the recipe for shelves be? Do I have to make bookshelves to get the recipe for shelves? I will be using bookshelves. Just not for this part of the build. Well, I can at least make myself a composter, I guess, which honestly I will need. And I guess I'll make myself a bookshelf as well, because I might as well at this point if I'm not going to be able to get what I want. But you make a bookshelf and then you can make normal shelf? Or what? So that's... Yep. So, composter... Okay. Redstone? No. I don't really... No. Um... I mean, I do need a shield, but no, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I know what it is. I know why I can't figure it out. Okay, that... I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh, I remember now. Do I still have an axe? I don't. I need to make an axe. A lot of the new items require this. And I believe... Yeah. Okay, I now have everything I need. So I get 6 for that. We're gonna do some experimentation real quick. So I can just put it down and pick it up. Oh my gosh. I'm happy. I'm gonna be using these a lot. I'm gonna be using these a lot. The Idiot Club. Look how pretty! I'm so excited to be using these. I'll build the prettiest house ever. So now we've figured out how to make these. And actually hanging signs will be really good for these too, because I can make like little gardens and stuff with fences that are made of hanging signs and, well, normal fences probably. So as I cut down trees, I will have to keep in mind to strip some of the logs. I'm definitely gonna have to flatten this out a little bit and maybe push the hill back a little. So this hill's gonna get pushed back just a little bit. And then I'm gonna squash that. That's gonna have to be flattened. And then this is gonna be flattened a little bit. Then that's gonna be a nice little stream there. Actually, we can maybe start on the... How far down do I want to go? I like this level. So that's pretty good. But on this side, we've got it up. What's it? 2. So it goes up 2 over here. Do I want to take it down the 2? And do it to there. Oh, I needed to go sleep. I guess it's fine. Like, I kind of want to start building out the little house. I wish we had a peachy color. I guess we have... we have similar colors, but not the color I want. Yeah, this is just really nicely already laid out. And with the one step up, we take it down. Yeah, I want to do at this level. So at this level, I need stairs. I need a shovel. Oh, that was not the right place to be digging up. Now I feel bad. Because I dug up the wrong area. So we're gonna be digging out. I guess over here to start. I am gonna be pushing back this hill just the teeniest bit, but we're not doing that right now. Andesite will be actually useful. I want to do an amethyst house, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the purple house other than amethyst, so... I don't want to do it with spruce. That seems boring. Of course, I could do this one as our purple house, I guess. The yellow and the stuff. But I don't want to do that. I guess I'll do, maybe if I do a cherry wood house, I'll do it with amethyst. So this is where it's gonna be. And that's a really nice, actually, incline. Like, this will be a really nice soft incline, actually, from there. To create a nice little area. Welcome to... Well, yeah. I read that. Ooh. Okay. Well. One of them didn't end up stripped, but, you know, that's fine, I guess. The nice part about my plan, though, is because I'm going to start with the facade, I can pretty much, if I get the area around the house decent enough, I can start building the house. Now, this is cute, but this bit is going to be house, so I need to take this away. At least a little bit. I think the house I want to start around. There's not a bad start. It's not going to be too big. I want to do something interesting with the shapes. Lots of square shapes. Oh. So for this part, you have to do like. Okay, I see how you do that. I just needed to figure out how to work with these. So I want to create the front of the house. I want. Actually, I maybe want it out even further this way. But it does need to hit the back there. It might need to go in. But I don't want it to be in the wall. I'll adjust this more as we go. Fine. Fine. Gonna end up being quite the large house. I need to figure this out. Okay. So doot. I need to figure out which one I like best. Okay, that one feels way too far out. This one, no. This one is, again, no. No. Not bad. Between these two, nope. Oof. More like that for now. I like the further back one a lot, but I think I like maybe between. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. So we figured out where our first box is gonna go. doing that, and then because we have so much of this, I can just do this. So if we do, say, how far over do I want it to go? That's the next question. If I take it to there, and I do, say, I'll do like a 4, and then this will be our door, and then we go this way. Oops. Can be like that, and then we go flat this way. Then we take a turn. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot. We can take a turn out a little bit there, maybe, or not a bad start. How high do I want it to be? Because I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Do I want to go up to 5, maybe? Like, for the first layer of house, because, like, this will be pink. That's gonna be birch again. I was planning to do a 2-story. So if I do a 2-story, I'm gonna do 2 blocks for the midsection. This is gonna feel short if I start the roof right here, or rather the paneling. We start the paneling here, and even inside, honestly, 3 blocks is pretty small. If we do like here, and then we can have really large windows if we do it here, and then we do the pink around. This is the bit where I think it will actually come out really nice. So if we do, like, that's where we do the end of floor 1. And then we do floor 2 as, like, I'm just doing this so I have an idea. Floor 1. And it's gonna go back to at least, say, it needs to go back to, like, here at the least. So what if we do, like, that, and ooh. I gotta think about this, because I want to create an interesting shape, yes, but I don't want to create a bad building. No, I don't like that. If I have a part that comes out more, it's gotta be at the back. I think I'm gonna have to cut. Oh. The feature, I actually want to keep the waterfall. And I want to keep the land around it pretty consistent as well, because it looks good. Because I have to go back so far, like, at the very least, I need to go to here. Or I guess I could bring the mountain in a little bit, but it might look odd then. I guess I could take it back to... Here is the minimum of where I could take it back to. And then... I'm gonna do multiple levels. What if I do like a little here and then do like another level here and we have like a little balcony here and like a little roof, extra bit, little balcony maybe? Be like a slope that goes down that way. Honestly, though, I'd prefer to almost take it up to here if I could, but I don't think how I'm gonna make that work. Because then we have area back. I guess if I want this side to be the short side, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would need to take this. I actually want to maybe even do this. So we say 3-block wide doorway. And then I almost want to move the door. If I take it over by 1, and then this is going to be covered, and we're going to go 1 more this way. Okay, we go 1 more this way. 2 more this, no, 3 more this way. This hill will need to be pushed back quite a bit more, though, in that case. Almost rather only push it. Maybe I go 1 more this way again. I'll need to shave that series of dirt and stuff there a bit more, but I think that's going to be more reasonable for the shaving. And then I want... This will come out. Let me go here. That's wrong. Put like that for the front, and then on top we have our little balconies, and we have our roof situation. Ah! Figuring out the shape of the bottom of the building was hard. Now I gotta do the top. But if I do it right, it'll look really good. And that's a comfort. Not a comfort how expensive it is, though. And then the bit I don't have worked out yet is gonna be the roofing situation. I still want to do like a small one towards the back. This mountain will be brought forwards. I'm gonna be getting rid of a bunch of the mountain and I'm gonna be bringing it forwards. It's hilarious. This is hilarious. The terrace is gonna be like through here. So it will be a terrace, right? Yeah, that's what that's called. We've got our terrace. Will be maybe more, maybe less up there, and then chimney. I miss the mountains. I mean, there'll still be mountains. They're just not gonna be like this. I'm gonna alter the terrain dramatically. At 98, I need to go down another 10 blocks easy. No, more than 10. I need to go down like 20 blocks easy. But that's rounding up. I only need to go down 18, so that's good. For the tunnel network, it's just more convenient if I do it the only. I want to make the stairs a little thicker here so that when I'm adjusting them later for, say, I don't know, slabs, I have space. I haven't dug through the mountain. That should be like, okay, 95 is better than I thought. I feel like that might actually be the other side of the building, is the thing. That's just slightly concerning. Not building, mountain. $15 more blocks. I might go... This is the other side of the mountain. We're gonna take a bit of a turn this way. I actually probably will build a house over here at around this level. But for what we want, going down to this way and then caving seems really dangerous, but I do have a nice cave in here. Okay. I can lure sheep and stuff in, so that's pretty good. I don't need this yet. I actually do want to put down my composter. I guess I'll put it over here. This is fine. Ish. Okay, actually, I do. If I'm gonna go caving, I want a shield. And a pick. I will make a solid mine later. I'm not gonna take the ones at the entrance because it kind of tells me where I am. Unless those are the only ones in here. Five. That's a different cave, I think. Okay. Good amount of iron in my starting area for this world. I'm going to definitely be investing in probably trying to get to diamonds soon. I do want moss rather badly, but I don't know where I'm gonna find it safely. I definitely learned from last time, if I want to trade with the Wandering Trader, it's definitely going to be better to have more emeralds in advance. I'm gonna maybe actually leave this because that's a lot to dig up all at once, and I'm not sure. Well, this is actually good anyway. I'm gonna go for boots first, probably. Because honestly, I think boots are maybe the best item. But if I have enough for a chest plate or leggings, of course I'll do those because they're more. But like, if I only have enough for a helmet or boots, I'll probably go for boots first. Maybe I should just go for a full stack. I have the stuff. I can't anyway, so that's fine. Oh, that reminds me, there is a ravine over here. I caught two. I guess I'll make a sword if I make something out of my iron I have currently. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm well enough equipped to be going in there. One I heard is Skelly Man's. And I really don't need that right now. Where's the sun at? It's getting dark. I really should have brought my bed. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a smoother side to be climbing up. Thanks to hydrate. Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't died yet. I've been very careful today. That's yeah, gonna be useful when I'm hollowing out areas. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a better way of going up now. Okay. You can hydrate. I'm going to miss the mountain. Man, was that said ages ago? Let me make a bunch of ladders. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Okay. I want maybe over a stack. $20 is a good start, I guess. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not at all. What am I talking about? Is a good start. There's a good start. Okay. Anyway. Pick a good spot and start digging straight down. Actually, you know what? It's a good spot. Next to you chickens, I'm gonna... Here. I know there's a cave under this. Let me get some wood. And make, actually... I'm gonna take dark oak. And then... I'm gonna make a lot of sticks. Because... I want to make... at least 3 pickaxes right now. For what I'm doing. I did not think that through. You know, I actually can do the color I want to do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to use copper, but I can do the color I want to do. Maybe. Well, close enough. I could at least use... I can get closer to the color I want to do for my house better than I thought. I'll use copper. I mean, I have to find some bees to do whatever the color, but I can do orange. Maybe I'll do orange. No. Or I'll do the not quite pure color. But if I do the not quite quite pure color. That's not gonna look good. No. Not fast, but not bad. So just gonna keep going down till we run out of pickaxes or ladders. Place the ladders. Nice thing about this is it's relatively safe. Like, not perfectly safe, but relatively. Some lag. Make sure not to slip and fall. Yeah, I am being more careful than it might seem. I feel like I messed up. I'll do this and then do the down. Julie Angelic coming right there. Are you foreshadowing your death? What do you mean? Dun, 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 dun. It's getting kind of late, so I think I'll be more careful. Don't dig under your feet, dig to the side. Always have your escape route right next to you. Now, I could do something with granite. I wish there was like a smooth granite, then I would do that. Oh, texture. I can go down 4 more blocks. Any more ladders in my inventory? Nope. I can maybe make another ladder though. Definitely time to put this. Actually, let me see how far down we are. This is level 30. Okay. So, what I want to do, I can do this while shifting. It'll be fine. I want to get down to like level 0 or level when it starts to get to the point where it's between deep slate and normal stone, and that's where I'm gonna strip mine. So that's gonna be a good another stack of ladders. You know what you could do is make some copper armor or armor at all. I'm waiting for iron armor because copper I haven't seen do a lot, and like I know it wouldn't be bad for me, but like, is it worth the bother? I do need to fix this up though. Okay, it's daytime. I need to stop trying to sleep. Let's see. There. 51 should be enough to get me down to the level I want. I'm gonna save up eggs till I can have a ton of eggs for reasons. I don't think it's worth risking my death anymore. I've been enough of a daredevil today. Oh, what do you know? I have another one. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay. Now, this is where things could get dangerous. That's bad for me. I didn't want this to be a ravine. So, I have one more till this side goes. So, I want this to go down. So, good news is, I think I can do something a little bit on the silly, on the, what's the term? Cheaty side, I guess. No! I wasn't what I intended to do. Let me go get another bucket of water. Somewhere you want to get killed from a random scale to knock sniping from across the map. Apparently. So what we're gonna do, or at least what we want to do, a little bit on the here, I'll recover one of my blocks. What we want is to kind of block ourselves in. I'm really not very brave, am I? No, 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 no. I keep getting scared. I am so scared. Maybe I should just go that way, go into the wall and do it, and just go down from there. Maybe that would be a good course of action. I think I might do that. But you're gonna go here. We can do this. From what I saw, it looked clear. Like, it looked like it would be a wall here. Okay, that's dripstone noises. Please let me dig past the dripstone. Okay, not entirely, but mostly. Oh, this is very stressful because I don't want to get killed. Shoot, I didn't think that through. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Navigating around the cave is very difficult. Okay, that's okay. Maybe a little bit late, but how was your day? My day's been good. My day's been good. You've seen a lot of my day, actually. This could be problematic. Just a teensy bit. I don't mind having my ladder go through this. I'm gonna actually do this, and I'll get some slabs, and I'll make this nice. See, do I have the slabs on me? No. So what this is gonna be is an infinite water source just partway through down. I have an infinite water source there. It was going so well. I'm getting better. If I'm not an idiot. That's it for today's attempt. I'd say it went really well till it didn't. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Take care, everybody, and bye!